Hello, my name is Karen Silverthorne, and I'm standing on the front steps of Lancaster's beautiful and iconic First Church of Christ Unitarian, also known as the Bulfinch Church, which has been standing on the historic town green in Lancaster, Massachusetts since 1816. The official address is 725 Main Street in Lancaster, Massachusetts. Today we are filming the process of winding and maintaining the clock in this historic church. The filming is being done under the direction of Chris DeZekas of Sterling Lancaster Community Television, with Matt Downing as his cameraman. We will visit with John Spencer, the official town clock winder and First Church historian, and Wynn Clark, a First Church member and assistant clock winder. They will meet us up in the clock tower and belfry to talk about and explain how they operate and care for this historic timepiece. This filming is being done at the request of Lancaster's Historical Commission, of which I am a member. We feel it is very important to document this information to preserve a record of it for future generations. Now, let's go inside to meet John, Wynn, and the camera crew as we begin.
Down on the side of the clock. Too late, too late. This microphone's hitting.
It's just armed.
July 6, 1894.
This is so cool. Yes. Okay. This is fun. All right, I gotta come back up. Do this again, but I'm gonna. Nice. All right. Oh, it's a lot lighter.
And then you just talk
All right.
about talking and just wanted to, put it all down on the computer. That town, two people talking back and forth. You remember all that stuff more than when you sit down.
This is cool.
People kind of fill it in.
I don't want to be in the way of these when this happens. Yeah.
5 minutes. That's a mini version of what's outside. What's outside. This is pretty cool.
I want to see that.
Yeah, I know.
No. Oh, this is
The color is beautiful.
I'll take it.
You got it?
Yep. Touch.
How hard, my dear old clock, you dear old clock, how hard you work. You are always so faithful, you never, ever shirk. We look on your face, which is always so bright, and we listen each hour for the bell that you strike. Okay, so the tools for winding are in here. There's 2 cranks, one big one, one small one. I usually just use the big one. I'll show you what the others are after. Okay, take the crank and we're gonna, this is the crank for the bell as opposed to for the clock. So this is gonna lift the weight that drives the ringing of the bell, which you just saw. All right. So there's another crank to wind up the weight that drives the clock. Luckily this one's a lot lighter and doesn't take nearly as much time. But I use the same crank. It's just right here behind the pendulum. Like that until the weight out there is above the level. So now we're all wound, and now we need to adjust the time because the time does get off by a couple of minutes every week. So we grab this key from the cabinet. We attach it right there. And we check our clock face. Here, we compare it to our time. My clock shows 12:07. So this is 2 minutes fast, so we want to wind it back by 2 minutes. That's it. 12:07.
I'm John Spencer. I'm the lead clock winder, and I'm the one that normally does the oiling. Yeah, we use a standard 30 weight non-detergent motor oil on the clock. The tolerances are big enough, so this is the best stuff to use. And there's all sorts of little points, like here. We just put it in and pump it. One down here. And then to keep the cables going, we put 2 passes of oil across the cable. One there. Let me come around. We got one right here. String down this gear on this cam. And these little tiny holes here. They get filled in with oil. And we do the same thing on this drum. We put 2 beads of oil around it. And a small drop on all the gears. Got one down here. One down here. And we'll go over the other side. Gear, and the gear. Come up shaft. Shaft up here. We're got 2 oil holes. Each. One and the shaft down there. Let me go outside here. 2 holes here. Get oil. Drop on the gears. That's it. And that happens every month.
So there's no local source for
There is
any
no
of these
local
parts.
source for these parts.
Everything's custom made. Local machine shop. Yep.
Up until 8 years ago, we could order parts from Seth Thomas, because they were the ones that built the clock. But they went out of business. And now, if we need plans for the clock, we have to go to the Smithsonian and ask for duplicates.
Okay.
But we can still get, the plans for every part in here, and we just take them to a machine shop and say, make us one of these.
Okay, so you buy the spec for a part if you need it from the
we need it.
Smithsonian.
In most cases, you can just take the broken part, if one should break, and take it to a good machinist. He'll look at it, put it together, measure it, and make the part. You don't have to go through all that stuff. If you have any mechanical ability,
Yeah, well, I
You know,
see that. It's
you
like
can
gee,
figure it
you can
out.
just- yeah.
and try to keep plans and knowing where they are when you need them.
Yeah.
You know, if you got the parts, you can find someone to make it. Without the plans, it's better.
Yeah.
Because in some
Be a better
cases,
job.
That'd be cool to have.
you know, this clock has been running since 1895 with probably only 60 to 90 days downtime. Put the clock in, it goes to stack. Put the clock in, and go around it.
Thank you so much, John, Wynn, Chris, and Matt. On behalf of the Lancaster Historical Commission and the town of Lancaster, we extend our appreciation for all that you've done to make this possible. Copies of the DVD and/or a written record will be made available upon request. Contact information for the commission is on the town's official website.